Have you ever wondered what really happens behind closed doors? Kung saan ang mga sekreto ay mas madilim pa sa gabi? What if the person you trust the most is hiding something terrifying? Today, we dive into the world of Silong, a psychological thriller released in 2015, directed by Roy Sevilla Ho and Jeffrey Hidalgo, with a screenplay by Ho himself. The film stars Piolo Pascual as Dr. Miguel Cascaro, a grieving widower, haunted by the past, and living alone in his ancestral home. But he's not alone for long. Enter Valerie, played by Rhian Ramos, a mysterious woman who suddenly enters Miguel's life on a stormy night, bringing with her a story that will change everything. Sa unang tingin, mukha silang dalawang taong sugatan at naghahanap ng pag-asa. But as this story unfolds, we realize not everything is as it seems. Let's unravel the twisted story of Silong, one of the most unforgettable thrillers in Philippine cinema. So eto na nga yung kwento. Our story begins with Dr. Miguel Cascaro, a doctor who's still mourning the tragic death of his pregnant wife, Caroline, 2 years ago. He lives alone in a big old house sa probinsya, surrounded by memories and regrets. May pressure pa siya from his brother-in-law na si Gilbert, na gustong ibenta ang bahay dahil sa mga utang. One rainy night, habang pauwi si Miguel, he finds a woman, Valerie, played by Rhian Ramos, bloodied and desperate, stranded on the side of the road. Out of compassion, he brings her home and nurses her wounds. Valerie tells him she's running away from her abusive husband, who happens to be the chief of police. Sa umpisa, parang classic damsel in distress story, and Miguel seems like her savior. Habang lumilipas ang mga araw, nagiging close sila. Valerie starts using Caroline's old clothes, and slowly, Miguel finds himself drawn to her. They share intimate moments, and eventually, they become lovers. Pero habang lumalalim ang relasyon nila, nagiging suspicious si Miguel sa mga kwento ni Valerie. Parang may tinatago siya. One day, dumating ang mga pulis sa bahay ni Miguel, looking for Valerie. This raises more questions. Valerie becomes increasingly paranoid and confrontational. In a heated argument, she accidentally breaks the urn supposedly containing Caroline's ashes and discovers it's empty. Dito na nagsimulang gumulo ang lahat. Valerie tries to escape, and in the chaos, she stabs Miguel. Habang nagtatago siya, she hears strange noises coming from the basement. She investigates, and what she finds is truly horrifying. Behind a hidden passage, Valerie discovers a secret room. And there, tied to a bed, is Caroline. Alive but mutilated, both legs amputated. The shocking truth: Miguel never lost his wife. Out of jealousy and obsession, he kept her prisoner, cutting off her legs so she could never leave him. Valerie, horrified, tries to free Caroline, but Miguel catches up to her. In a final struggle, napatay ni Miguel si Valerie. He then calls the police, pretending to be the victim of a home invasion, and frames Valerie for everything. The film ends with Miguel, once again alone in his house, his dark secret safe, at least for now. Silong's direction by Roy Sevilla Ho and Jeffrey Hidalgo is masterful. Hindi nila minadali ang story. Instead, they let the tension build slowly, making every reveal more shocking. The film's pacing is deliberate. Parang bawat eksena may tinatagong clue or warning sign. Rhian Yamson's cinematography is another highlight. The ancestral house isn't just a setting. It feels like another character. The dim lighting, tight spaces, and lingering shots create a sense of claustrophobia and dread. Every shadow, every creak ng floor adds to the suspense, The music, especially yung cello pieces, adds emotional depth and unease. The production design is meticulous. The house is filled with old photographs, locked doors, and hidden corners. Perfect for a story about secrets. Silong explores themes of love, obsession, and the darkness that can grow from grief. Yung mismong title ng pelikula, Silong, meaning shelter, becomes ironic. What starts as a place of safety turns into a prison, both literally and emotionally. The film also touches on issues like domestic violence, trauma, and the blurred lines between victim and perpetrator. Valerie starts as a victim, but as the story unfolds, we see that everyone has their own secrets and motives. Nagkaroon ng significant impact ang Silong when it premiered as the closing film nung Cinemalaya 2015. Pinatunayan nito na ang mga Filipino filmmakers ay may kakayanang makagawa ng world-class psychological thrillers with twists and turns that keep audiences guessing until the very end. The casting of Piolo, Pascual, and Rhian Ramos, big stars from rival networks, was a bold move that drew mainstream attention to indie cinema. Their performances were widely praised, with Piolo even winning Movie Actor of the Year at the Star Awards. Silong also sparked conversations about mental health, domestic abuse, and the hidden struggles people face behind closed doors. It challenged viewers to question their assumptions and showed that evil can hide in the most unexpected places. According sa internet, the film became a favorite among fans of plot twists and psychological thrillers. It's often included in lists of the most shocking Filipino movies, and discussions about its ending continue to this day. Most importantly, Silong inspired other filmmakers to push the boundaries of genre and storytelling in Philippine cinema. It showed that with the right vision and talent, local films can stand toe-to-toe with international thrillers. So, if you're looking for a film that will keep you on the edge of your seat, make you question everything, and haunt you long after the credits roll, Silong is a must-watch. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones we let into our homes.
Huwag sa hospital. Please, mahanap niya ako. Papatayin niya ako.
Okay. Masyado malayo ospital. Dadali muna kita sa kliniko.